So for my active straight leg raise test, all I'm gonna do is just lay down. I wanna keep this right knee down on the ground. So this is the mistake people make, is they start to raise and then this knee comes off the ground. You're gonna get a false answer. So we gotta keep that knee down through the ground. Now I gotta keep this left knee straight. Pull that toe back towards my head, and then I'm just raising as high as I can and back down, all right? Raise as high as you can, hold for a second, and back down. Now, your first couple, you might not be very high, but you should start to get a little more loose. Now, I want you to get your best one, and you might need a friend to tell you where you're at, or you might need to take a video directly from the side, and then we want to figure out what degree range of motion we're at. So if I had my leg completely straight up, that's 90 degrees. If I had a little less, that's 80 degrees, all right? But if I had more, that could be closer to 100 degrees. Some people get all the way to 120 degrees or even more. So what we're going for is somewhere between 80 and 90 degrees. If you're less than 80, we need to work on our post-chain flexibility. Now, sometimes it could have to do with the pelvis positioning, but normally it's just generally tight hamstrings. It could be a little bit of tightness in the glutes, tightness in the calves. Normally it's hamstrings. So we would really want to focus on our hamstring stretching, on our glute stretching, on our calf stretching. All right. Now, if we are above 90 degrees, I know a lot of you can get to 90 or even above, you can stop doing static stretching. We already have enough flexibility, and if we continue to build flexibility in the post chain, we're gonna lose that spring, right? We're gonna lose our ability to rapidly generate tension. It's like if you had a rubber band, we want that rubber band to get tension right here so that I can shoot it far. What if I had to pull it all the way back to here to shoot it? If I have that much flexibility, then in short ranges, I can't build tension. And that's the same thing with the muscles. So we do not want too much more than 90 degrees. Now, if you're at 90, if you're at 100, it's nothing to worry about, but definitely get away from your static stretching. We're gonna maintain all of that flexibility just through our dynamic warm-ups. Now, if you wanna do some elastic work where we might have a band and we're pulling quick, that's okay. What I want to get away from is static stretches where we're just holding in one position, trying to increase the length of that muscle. So if we determine that we are tight and we got less than 80 degrees, then normally in our post-workout static stretch, we have enough hamstring flexibility, so you don't need to worry about it too much. But if you're at home, you're watching TV, you could throw your foot up on the couch. Now you have two versions. You have version one, where we have a bend in the knee. So now when I bring my hips down, I flex from the hips and I keep my back straight, I feel it in the belly of that hamstring. So I feel it in the middle because I have that bent knee, right? So I wanna hold in this position, slight bend in the knees, and I wanna get down as low as I can, all right? Now, we could hold anywhere from 15 to 30 seconds, do a couple sets each leg. Then the other version would be straight knee. So now I have a straight knee and I'm flexing from the hips, I'm coming as low as I can. I'm not gonna get as low as I would with that bent knee, right? But now I feel it more lower hamstring, kind of into the back of the knee. It's the popliteal space. The back of the knee is where we're gonna feel more of that stretch because we have a straightened knee. So same thing, 15 to 30 seconds. You can do a couple sets of these every day and just stretch out a different portion of that hamstring muscle.